So Sarah just called me home from work real quick. Our AC unit stopped working. It's getting, honestly not too bad, but a little bit warm in the house. And hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's something easy. Our AC unit is a little bit old. It's probably on the verge of needing to be replaced. We weren't planning on replacing it before we fix up the whole house and potentially sell it. But we might need to. Okay, so the first thing we did was check all the breakers and stuff. What we're finding that's happening is when we turn on the AC unit on the inside thermostat controls, we can hear this try to kick on, but the fan doesn't spin. So I'm gonna have Sarah run inside and turn that on again. And the first thing I'm gonna do is try and spin this fan and just see if I can manually get it going. So Sarah just ran to go turn it on inside. Once I hear the condenser and everything kick on, then we'll try and spin this fan if it doesn't go on its own. So it kicks on, but the fan won't move. And if I give it a little spin, it takes off. So that's not a serious problem. Because the fan spins when I give it a little jump start, I'm thinking that it's going to be the capacitor. And I'm going to tear into that here in just a second and just get a model number and everything off of it, and then I'll order a new one, and it's pretty simple to replace. I don't think it's an expensive part either. But right now. So that shuts off all the power to this, by the way. So let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. So that right there is my capacitor. And what that capacitor does is it stores energy so that when you first turn this on, it gives it a jump of energy. I guess it's more efficient that way. And then when it's running, this can store energy and help it run too somehow. Make it more efficient, I guess. I'm just going to snap a picture of that, order something offline, and swap that out. I think the only dangerous part about this is first, obviously, you need to shut off your power up here, which I already did, and then this stores energy, like I'm saying, so even after you unplug this, that can give you a pretty good shock. And I will just hit that with a screwdriver to make sure that it doesn't have any energy in there once I get to that point. But for right now, I just need a picture of it, and I'm going to put this back together, and we'll just limp it for the next day or so while parts come in. Our new part just came, so we're going to swap this out real quick. Everybody else is at Grandma and Grandpa's house because it's still hot at our house right now. So we're going to be real fast with this. And power is off. Can you take just a step back real quick, Link? Now, so even though power's off, this could be holding power in it. So I need to be careful not to touch. I'm going to take a picture of that real quick. I'm going to be careful not to touch the terminals on that. What? I've heard that you can just use a screwdriver to touch the terminals together to discharge it. Well, it didn't discharge. Must mean it's safe. You think so, Link? Okay, Link, should we test it? Let's get all of our stuff out of here.
And can we get it out here?
I think so. So I should just be able to flip this switch. That's all working perfect. Camping at Camp Zarahemla right now. We're in a little cabin shack thing. And it's real cold.
And Max was awake all night.
And Max was rolling around all night. Hey Max, what happened to you?
Mommy. Can you show your owie, Max, off?
We think a wasp bit his lip, or stung his lip. That's a pretty big lip, Max.
He's sucking it in even. Okay, tell me what happened to Max, Larry.
Max stung by a bee on a lip.
Yeah,
I think it was a wasp. I don't know if we got it on video, but Max got stung by a bee on his hand when he tried to pick one up the other day. But that didn't do anything, no swelling at all. And so whatever stung him on his lip swelled up huge. And so it had to have been a wasp, I think.
Yeah. It was pretty sad. Did you guys like sleeping in that cabin? The parking was a little different than we thought it was, so we couldn't use our truck tent. But there was an empty cabin, so we got to stay in a little cabin, and it was pretty fun.
It was kind of funny too. We went to Camp Zarahemla, which is Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints own camp. So they have rules that we didn't know about. Apparently, you weren't supposed to bring a gun, which we did. We always do when we go camping. You weren't supposed to bring an axe, which we did.
Because it's camping.
And you weren't supposed to bring a dog, which we did. But they didn't really care that much.
They're really nice about it, yeah. What's hooked onto our truck back there? A trailer? What's in it? The tractor. We're going to get the tractor fixed, huh? You driving?
I will turn this car around.
Maybe I should wait. Are you done with that?
I want to show them drinking soda.
I would judge me if I were watching this.